I call tonight a huge success. That's 3 tags out of 10 done in one night. And there was a freaking ton of them out here, man. Heck yeah, buddy, we got both of them down. Hey everybody, how's it going on the block here? And today we're going to have a special video for you, and I'm going to educate you a little bit on what farmers have to deal with. The bean devastation and the crop devastation when they first come up. These beans around here are only about a week or two old, something like that. They're just little sprouts, and the deer are already wreaking havoc on them. So it's my job for my family's farm to go out and take as many deer as I can, because not enough of them are hunted during the winter season. And we lose probably tens of thousands of dollars to crop damage alone, to just deer and turkeys. I can't do much about the turkeys, unfortunately, because they're a little bit protected species in my state. But the biggest problem that we have here, there's a herd of 10 or 12 here every night. They come out from just over there, and they just sit here and browse. Yesterday I caught them out here. They were bedding right down in this area here out in the middle of the field in the middle of the daytime. They're not scared of anything, and they're beginning to be a very big problem. And we just, like I said, we just planted this about a week or two ago, and I don't have tags for the other properties yet, those that belong to my father and brother, and they got to fill out the paperwork on that before I can start hunting those properties. But for now I can go ahead and take care of mine and protect it. But I've got 10 tags to fill, and I'm going to try to donate all of them to charity. I got to gut them, take them to a processing unit, and give them away and everything. So I hope you guys enjoy, and kind of enjoy the hunting footage that's coming up here shortly. So I'm not going hunting right now. This is mainly for mosquitoes where I live right now. The mosquitoes, the gnats, and the ticks are extremely bad, and bug spray, Thermacell, and this ghillie suit and everything really seems to help. And I'm setting up just over here. I don't know if you guys can see up right there in my tide weed blind, see-through blind. It's about 270 degrees of see-through, and loading up with my shotgun later on. Further down, maybe next week or something like that, I will have a 350 Legend set up, which will almost double my range, maybe even triple, if I do my part. And I'm very excited about that. I'm getting a Tika T3X Hunter in 350 Legend. I'm going to try to sight it in for about 200 yards so I can stretch all the way across this field wherever I need to, as long as I'm not aiming towards buildings and stuff like that, or anybody who's not going to be here. But let me show you what these deer are doing. So if you can see right here, see these decapitated heads right here I'm showing you? See if you guys can see that. They will eat about 5 or 6 at a time, and they will stagger clear across the field just like this. And look at that, look at that. They're just mowing these down. This is from deer eating the heads off. And they will go all the way down the field, all the way across. They'll eat a little bit, and like I said, that's 10 or 12 deer doing this right now. The reason why you can't see the tracks is because it was dry. We just got like about 2 inches of rain. This was just yesterday, these tracks here, or last night. Like I said, they'll come out from over there, and hopefully they get within 100, 120 yards of me, and then I can go ahead and blast them. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll see if we can't get effective with this. I do not want to do this, just for full disclosure. I'd rather hunt them when I'm supposed to in the fall, but unfortunately people are killing less and less does every year, and they're getting harder and harder to manage, and this is becoming a yearly thing for me. And currently right now I'm the only one hunting these properties, and like I said, in about 3 fields that we have, a total of maybe 120, 150 acres all combined, we have over 60 deer eating our crops alive right now, and it is just insane. So if you guys don't want us to have to do this kind of stuff, please take more does, eat more wild game meat. In the wintertime, they have charity organizations that you can just donate the meat. You get the kill, and it feeds orphanages and stuff like that, people who really need it badly, that can't really afford it, or like I said, kids that are growing up without parents being taken care of by the states and the governments and different orphanages across the U.S. There's always something to do with the meat, guys. And it's really important that we keep the population in check. We can't just let animals like this grow out of control, because then diseases enter. There's less food, prices of food go up. It just really affects everything in a negative way. Hunting is absolutely paramount for conservation. I know, as ironically as that seems, it is very important to handle these deer, and any of them for that matter, because for one thing, you're paying for a license and tags, and that goes to protecting and feeding and getting good habitat for these deer and different animals. And on top of that, it's a great food to eat. Deer meat is extremely lean and healthy for you. It's a lot better for you than beef, for example, or pork. But like I said, it's not like hog level bad, but it's bad enough to the point I could probably put my kids through college every year with how much we lose. It is, or buy a new car, for example. That's how much damage these deer are doing per year to us. So anyways, I'll catch you guys in the blind later tonight, and we'll see how many we can get together. I think we're encroaching on his territory. He's not happy. I've never heard one make that sound before. Usually they just cuss at me for a few hours up in the branches. He's not having it. We've got one out here so far. I'm not sure what it is. I can't rightfully tell if it's a doe or buck. I need a doe. I'm gonna keep looking at it with my binocs to confirm what it is. If I decide to take the shot, I'll see you guys then. Did I just miss? I don't know how, but I think I just missed. That was like 100 yards, right? That should have been an easy kill. What the heck, dude? I just sighted this thing in today. At 120 yards. I don't know how I just missed that. That's crazy. Oh, we'll hit you guys up when something else walks out. So the reason why I missed is because I sighted the shotgun in at 100 yards or so, and a little bit on the high side, and I guess the bullet went clean over her. It was a clean miss, so no suffering animals or anything like that. She did not react to the shot. She just reacted to the sound and the hiss of a one-out slug going over her head. So I guess I'll have to hold a little bit lower because I was aiming right on her vitals. And I'm probably going to have to re-sight in my shotgun, so that's great. But hopefully my rifle will get here as soon as possible, because I would like a much flatter trajectory. Alright, hey guys, we're out here again, and this is day 2 of the deer control endeavor. Got my oldest son here, Sean. He's going to be cameraman today, and we're going to see if we can't lay a couple down, but we're headed to the blind. See you guys in a little bit. we're in the blind, and we're getting set up here. Hopefully the deer will come out here. We're a little bit later than we were yesterday. Yesterday we were way too early and we waited here for about 4 hours or so. The deer in the summertime don't have nearly as much like a precautionary sense because they're not being hunted and stuff. This is supposed to be their relaxed time, but we saw one last night, ended up missing it. But we're set up out here again. I'm gonna give this place one last chance because the deer, there was about a herd of 12 here about every night, and then all of a sudden, as soon as we start hunting, they don't show up. So that's usually how it goes. But if we see anything, we'll let you guys know. And like I said, we're gonna give this one last try tonight, and if not, I've got a place that's getting hit even worse right now. So we'll stay tuned. We'll see what happens. We got two very large turkeys out in the field, two large toms. The one to the left is the bigger one, and the one to the right is the smaller one. But it looks like he's got 2-inch spurs and like an 8-inch long beard. So I'll show it to you guys real quick. Those are some beautiful birds.
Is it 100 yards?
Yeah.
I would take what you feel comfortable with because they're about to go out of the camera lens. I have to pick up the tripod.
I want to get as many as possible.
Yeah. Which one are you going to go for?
Right on the edge of the woods, right?
Yeah. Perfect. Those ones are still over there in the corner.
No.
Like, they gave you this perfect shot over here. They're still standing there. Yep.
Another one over here to the right.
Yep, I'm on them.
Went over.
Wait. Oh, she's down over there.
Okay. I've got one down, one hit. Both were good shots. I tried to take a third. Just went slightly over her back. I overcompensated. It was a lot closer than what I thought it was. So we're gonna get them skinned and quartered or gutted, and then we're gonna take them to the processor. So I call that a win. 2 deer down in one evening, and there was a freaking ton of them out here, man. There was a ton, wasn't there, Sean?
Mm-hmm.
Let's freaking go. 12 gauge shotgun, Panzer M4. Does just fine for all your hunting needs with the Holosun 509T on there. Using Panzer M4 law enforcement slugs. These things perform a lot better than what I was using last, and I'm ghost loading it. So with these Benelli M4 clones, or any Benelli clone, a lot of the Benellis can carry an extra round in the loading ramp. So the DNR people usually check for that. So whenever you plug these for hunting use, you have to cut your whatever it is down to where it only holds one in the magazine tube, because the DNR will hit you with that because they're able to be ghost loaded. Technically it carries 3. But, I am very happy with that. Only missed 1 out of 3 shots, and that was pretty good stretch for a shotgun slug. I'm very proud of that. I'm happy with that. We'll go put that one out of its misery and see if the other one's down yet. So we'll catch you guys when we get close to them. She's down. as of right now. She's gone. Where'd that other one go in at, Sean? Is that where she is? In the tip of it.
Oh, I think I see her leg or something.
All right.
Right.
That took care of her. Heck yeah, buddy. We got both of them down. Hands are in four, doing work. All right. We gotta get these guys gutted and take them to town. I call that a successful hunt. Got 2 down in one night. That's 2 tags filled out of 10. And you can see they are definitely a problem. Way too many of them for one small field. So on my way back to the gator, I got another deer just hanging out right next to the UTV. I just shoot it through the brush, but that's 3 down in one evening. Yeah, there's this one. This is probably the biggest one. And there's one over back here in the woods. Sean already drug it out. That's my man Sean right there, the cameraman. But yeah, we're gonna get him skinned out or gutted out, and then we're gonna take him to town. Got some people who want the meat, so I call tonight a huge success. That's 3 tags out of 10 done in one night on a little, probably like a little 10-acre patch right here. I'm happy with that. Each one of those shots, the long shots were about 125, 130 yards, something like that. But yeah, really, really good day.